Hare Krishna devotees, welcome to Sloka Day. Today's Shloka is Shloka number 15 of chapter 12. Yasmanno dvijate lokaha
Yasmanno dvijate lokaha
lokanno dvijate chayaha
lokanno dvijate chayaha
harsham marshabhayo dvegaihi
harsha marshabhayodveghaihi
mukto yasacha me priyaha.
mukto yassa cha me priyaha.
Word for word meaning, translation and purport by His Divine Grace, Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Yasmat,
Yasmat,
from whom,
from whom,
na,
na,
never,
never,
udvijate,
udvijate,
are agitated,
are agitated,
lokaha,
lokaha,
people,
people,
lokat,
lokat,
from people,
from people,
na,
na,
never,
never,
udvijate,
udvijate,
is disturbed,
is disturbed,
cha,
cha,
also,
also,
yaha,
yaha,
anyone who,
anyone who,
harsha,
harsha,
from happiness,
from happiness,
amarsha,
amarsha,
distress,
distress,
bhaya,
bhaya,
fear,
fear,
udvegaihi,
udveghaihi,
and anxiety,
and anxiety,
muktaha,
muktaha,
freed,
freed,
yaha,
yaha,
who,
who,
saha,
saha,
anyone,
anyone,
cha,
cha,
also,
also,
me,
ne,
to me,
to me,
priyaha,
priyaha,
very dear.
very dear.
Translation: he by whom no one is put into difficulty
He by whom no one is put into difficulty
and who is not disturbed by anyone,
and who is not disturbed by anyone,
who is equipoised in happiness and distress,
and who is equipoised in happiness and distress,
fear and anxiety,
fear and anxiety,
is very dear to me.
is very dear to me.
So Prabhupada writes a pretty short purport here. A few of a devotee's qualifications are further being described. No one is put into difficulty, anxiety, fearfulness, or dissatisfaction by such a devotee. Since a devotee is kind to everyone, he does not act in such a way as to put others into anxiety. At the same time, if others try to put a devotee into anxiety, he is not disturbed. It is by the grace of the Lord that he is so practiced that he is not disturbed by any outward disturbance. Actually, because a devotee is always engrossed in Krishna consciousness and engaged in devotional service, such material circumstances cannot move him. Generally, a materialistic person becomes very happy when there is something for his sense gratification and his body. But when he sees that others have something for their sense gratification and he hasn't, he is sorry and envious. When he is expecting some retaliation from an enemy, he is in a state of fear. And when he cannot successfully execute something, he becomes dejected. A devotee who is always transcendental to all these disturbances is very dear to Krishna. So Krishna is saying, whatever happens, my devotee simply tolerates. He does not get agitated. He does not complain. He does not feel fearful. He does not feel dejected. So one has to just be equipoised in everything that happens to us. His Grace Chaitanya Charan Prabhu says that the wisdom in the Gita is explicitly descriptive and implicitly prescriptive. Meaning, when you look at the actual meaning of the words, they are telling you what you need to do. But if you go deeper into the meaning, they are also giving you the solution. Good teachers give explanations. Great teachers give explanations and examples. Thus, a great sports coach doesn't just explain to budding sports persons what to do, but also gives examples of sports champions who do it. Those examples are not just descriptive but also prescriptive, as the champions are models for the novices. Latent in the descriptions about them is the prescription. You too should do like this and become like this. So Krishna is saying, my devotees are like this, you should also be like this. Krishna, being the greatest teacher, often uses in the Bhagavad Gita the same strategy of being explicitly descriptive and implicitly prescriptive. So while Krishna is talking about his great devotees, he is also encouraging you to do the same thing. Acting as our spiritual coach, Krishna repeatedly describes champion spiritualists. Just like you have football champion, tennis champion. So Krishna is describing his champion spiritualists who are the pure devotees. For example, he describes the advanced devotee to be one who neither rejoices nor grieves, who neither laments nor desires, and who renounces both auspicious and inauspicious things. This verse is overly descriptive. It outlines the characteristics of advanced spiritualists. Simultaneously, it is covertly prescriptive. It contains direction and inspiration for what we can and should become. Those who consider the discipline required to apply this prescription as impractical, as asking for too much, as not for me, are like faint hearted sports rookies who recoil from the discipline that has made champions champions. They are too chicken hearted for pure devotion and they won't get it. So, Prabhu is simply explaining that sometimes we also enjoy reading the Bhagavad Gita, but when we come across such instructions or such descriptions of the Lord's pure devotees, we immediately think, this is not for me. This is too tough. This is for exalted personalities. I am somewhere low in the ditch. This is like a sports person who doesn't believe he has to um, build the kind of discipline and resilience for him to be successful. So, this pure devotion is not for the faint hearted. It's meant for those who have or who will develop a strong resolve to overcome their own internal turmoil and demons. Fortunately, all of us can be lion hearted enough to at least try. Because remember, if you try, Krishna will help. If we do so, pleasant surprises and rich returns await us. In sports, those without basic talent can never become champions. They are permanently unqualified. However, in pleasant contrast, nobody is unqualified in bhakti because it requires only a devoted heart, which even the materially untalented can cultivate. Moreover, in sports, those who become champions achieve at best some short lived fame, but those who become pure devotees achieve eternal prema, an infinitely richer return. So, all these shlokas from 13 to 20 are the Lord's descriptions of his pure devotees and their characteristics. It is meant to inspire us to do the same, to achieve the same level of equipoise, just like his devotees, pure devotees have.
If you like our videos, please subscribe to our channel and turn on the bell notification. If you'd like to join our classes every day, please check the details in the description section of this video. We look forward to serving you.